Hello, everybody. I am Adam Shapiro. I am Vice President of Sales at E Squared Communication Consulting. Today, I am lucky enough to be speaking with Chuck Bolson, the Fleet Safety Manager at ADM Trucking. Chuck, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me, Adam.
Our pleasure. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, would you please tell us a little bit about your professional experience and your experience at ADM?
Came to work for ADM Trucking in 1980. I was 20 years old, telling my age now. I was the youngest driver ever at ADM Truck. I did a lot of work for them on some city stuff and figuring things out. They were a young company. It was at 1986. I was driving a truck for them. I went on the road. When I was a driver, I've probably got over 2.5 million miles under my belt. They're all safe miles. I've never had an accident, never got a ticket, never had a bad roadside inspection. So when I talk about that, they think, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Here at ADM, and I came here as a driver trainer, and they moved me into operations for a little while, operations training, safety, and I went to work for the compliance department just a few years ago. With that comes a lot of coaching, a lot of talking to drivers, talking to managers, getting them to understand, how everything works on the safety side. Well, since then, let's say in the last year, our CSA score, our safety score, our accidents, everything has improved to where right now we're the best we've ever been. I don't want to take all the credit for that. The credit comes from my team and the managers that I work with and the drivers that are out there doing it every day.
Chuck, it sounds like you've made a very positive impact on ADM. So well done.
Thanks.
Hey, when ADM was looking to implement a tablet strategy for their drivers for your ELD, what challenges were you facing, and how did E Squared help you overcome those challenges?
What we were facing, everybody's going from electronic onboard recorders to ELDs. We did have an electronic onboard recorder. All we had was the tablets that we were using they had their own internal hard drive, and everything was loaded onto that hard drive. So when we started looking at different companies and different ELDs, it's like, okay, what is going to make the most sense? Because I was the guy that was in charge of training about 750 drivers, trying to figure out how to get that training out there and what's the best way to do it. So with us looking at different platforms, we decided that the easiest platforms for us to be able to use and the drivers to be able to use would be something app-based, and it could be run right off the tablet in the truck. We relied on, for a lot of years, formats that would run off of cell phone or off of satellites. And we had drivers that would park on the, maybe the north side of a building, and they would lose all their connections. So we wanted to go with something that was cell tower based. The tablet was the way to go. Putting a tablet in every truck and make sure that it's user friendly and make sure that everything is going to work right. That's where we found you guys.
What feedback have you received from your drivers around the quality of the hardware that ADM chose?
Most drivers, we're running Android tablets. They like the Android tablets. They like the fact that it comes off easily off of the base, and it can be handheld. They can take it out to the fender of the truck while they're unloading and do their things there. So the portability of it is a must. We are dabbling in electronically sending a photocopy of our bill of lading and things to the payroll department. So that works out really, really well. Mainly is the case. They like the case. The case is very, very durable. They don't worry about the tablet breaking because the case is so durable. So nothing but good feedback on tablets, definitely.
Great to hear. That case, if I'm not mistaken, is the new ProClip ModTech. What's been your experience with that case?
Perfect. Durable. It lasts. It's going to last. We don't have to worry about things breaking, bad connections, or anything like that. It works really, really well.
Definitely happy to hear that. Good. What has been your customer service experience been like with your E Squared account team?
Our customer service representative, Brian, he's fantastic. From the beginning, and Brian's been with us for a long time. From the beginning, we'll have our monthly meetings and sometimes bi-monthly meetings. He understands when we're busy, we got things going on. I can shoot him a message and say, hey, we can't make this. And he'll He'll reschedule for whenever we feel like it. So the genuine concern, and this is what I really like about this too, is he is concerned about our operations. He is definitely concerned about our happiness with the product. He gives us a heads up if there's going to be any changes or availability on some of the equipment or something like that. He'll definitely give us a heads up. We ask for quotes because they don't like it if we order 500 brand new tablets all at once, and we might want to do 30 or 40 at a time. We'll shoot him a message and he'll get us that quote so we can get the ball rolling for that. He's very prompt. Something the E-Squared team did quite some time ago. We were a little concerned about we might have an update or something on one of our apps. Well, here's the deal. I feel that the customer service that we get by calling the helpline, and I've got it on my phone, and I can call the helpline and say, hey, this is what I've got. And they take care of it very quickly. And the other good thing about it, and I've got nothing but good feedback from this too, from Brian and others. A driver can be having some problems with an app, or it's freezing up or something like that. So I can have the driver on the phone. I can tell the driver, here, when you go to your home screen, look for the number across the top of the home screen. That's what you're going to need. And I'll send you the contact number for E-Squared Helpline. When you get stopped, stay logged in, call E-Squared Helpline, give them your tablet number, tell them what you're experiencing, and they'll be able to fix it for you. It works every time. So E-Squared Help, the people that are working there are fantastic because they can take some old redneck truck driver, if that's the case, and he can speak redneck truck driver language, and he can tell them the problem, and they fix it for it. It's easier for the driver to make a call to E-Squared Help and let them uninstall and reinstall that app while they're sitting and they've got a good signal. So it works flawlessly. It works perfectly.
That's terrific to hear because speed of customer service is important once you deploy. So I'm very happy with that answer.
Good.
Chuck, if a fleet was looking to implement a tablet solution for their drivers for ELD, what advice would you have for them, and would you feel comfortable referring them to E-Squared for this part of the solution?
Would I feel comfortable? Absolutely. Have I done it? Yes, I have. I'm very confident, and kind of toot your horn for you a little bit here too. Because, we probably a lot of other carriers do. We will look at different solutions for ELDs and things like that. Once contracts come up, it's like it's great to test the waters. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what everybody has. When I get involved in the negotiations and everything, I ask, and I've done this many times, who do you guys have that supplies your tablets? There's a couple companies out there that they have their own tablets, their own screens, but other companies are saying you can buy your own tablets, you can get whatever you want. And so I don't care who you work for, we've got somebody for our tablet solution, and that's who we're going to use. Real life story, that's what happens when I'm in these meetings.
That's what happens. Well, Chuck, we really appreciate the referrals. We appreciate the partnership with ADM. I know we're going on several years now of working together. You do have a great rep in Brian, and I know Brian really appreciates the relationship that you two have. He talks about you. Really appreciate your time and efforts and your nice dress shirt to be with us today. We've been talking with Chuck Bolson, Fleet Safety Manager at ADM. Chuck, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will definitely be talking with you soon.
Thanks, Anna.
Bye-bye.